children would be born and grow up in poverty, going to school hungry every morning because of the poverty of their income and their living situation? How many more older people would be frightened of the loss of their pension and the security that goes with it? How many more people would not be receiving anything near a living wage with another 5 years of a Tory government? Thank you. And how many more very wealthy people and big corporations and those that can place their money in the Cayman Islands, the British Virgin Islands and many other exotic islands around the world would be paying less in tax after another 5 years of a Tory government? I think you all know the answer to that. This campaign is a choice, and there's never been a clearer choice. The choice is another 5 years of a Tory government, underfunding of services all across the UK, including here in Scotland, or a Labour government that invests for all across Britain. We've put forward a transformative manifesto that says the financial crisis of 2008-9 should not be paid for and visited upon the backs of the poorest and most vulnerable in our society. An investment economy must replace it, and that whole sense of social justice must replace it. Our communities together are very strong. Our communities together have achieved so much. That's how we got our National Health Service. That's how we got the principles of community services in this country. The Tories don't understand that, don't recognise that, don't even begin to think about that. So what we're saying is, if you want a Labour government, if you want to get rid of a Tory government, our party is not doing deals, we're not offering anything other than us, our manifesto. Many, not the few. I'm very proud of all those that put so much work into it, because all the thought that's gone into it comes from members of our party, of course, and our trade unions, of course, but it comes also from hundreds and hundreds of different groups that have given us this idea, these ideas that are there. And so, a Labour government will deliver for the whole of the UK. We will immediately recruit 10,000 police officers across the UK to make us more secure. We won't be a government that cuts police officers and then wonders why there's a problem. The only way you deal with that is by recruiting more. We won't be a government that underfunds the NHS all across the UK and then wonders why there are waiting lists and there are queues. And we won't be a government that ignores the crisis that exists of health inequality across the whole of the UK. You go across Glasgow, life expectancy falls as you go into the poorer areas, rises as you go into the richer areas. That's not right. That is not right at all. And it's a Labour government that's going to invest for all for the future. And this campaign is very exciting. Exciting because of all the people that have come on board. All the people that have come on board to support and help our campaign. And it's that sense of unity that will deliver something very historic tomorrow across the UK. A party that's gained support throughout the campaign. More people have come on board. And the average donation to the Labour Party funds across the whole of the UK is £22. £22 is our average donation, and it's come from many tens of thousands of people donating small sums of money. Doesn't that say something about them? Doesn't that say something about our party? When we also can pick up the phone and raise millions on the basis of a few dozen donations. I don't want the support of the super rich. I don't want... I want a party that belongs to the people and is of the people of the whole of this country. In Scotland tomorrow, vote Labour.
Yes!
Vote Labour so those Labour MPs can be part of that majority. Vote Labour so that we can tackle poverty and injustice all across the UK. I am very, very excited today. Very excited by the enthusiasm of our campaign, and grateful to all of you in the Labour Party in Scotland, all my friends that have given me so much help and advice in this campaign and in the last 2 years leading up to it. And on Friday, wouldn't it be great if on Friday you woke up for a Labour majority across the country? All of our communities across the whole of the country to deliver that social justice that we all crave, or Conservative government for the few, a Conservative government continuing austerity, continuing cuts, continuing these lame excuses time after time. I want to see a fairer society. I want to see a government that works for human rights, justice and democracy all over the world. I want to see a government that invests for all of us. Look around your audience here today. Look at each other. Look at us. We're black, we're white, we're gay, we're straight, we're men, we're women, we have disabilities, we have problems, we have more comfortable lives, but we are together. I'm being signalled heavily by people around this stage. They're being polite, I have to say, they are being very polite, but they're still signalling very, very hard. No, it's you, not you, is it? Who's signalling? Come on. Basically, they're telling me I've got to go. So, I'm really sorry about this. This part infidelity. All our children have one childhood. All our children have one chance when they're in school. All our children are very precious to all of us. It can't be right that if you grow up in one postcode, you're not likely to get as good an education and as good a chance in life and less likely to get to college or university than if you're growing up somewhere else. I want to lead a government that measures its success by the real opportunities for every child in every part of the UK. I want to lead a government that measures its success in the economy by more jobs, by better pay, by better conditions and more skilled work. But I also want a government that measures its success by improvements in our natural world and the sustainability of our environment. Not just in this country. I can assure you of this, the Labour government wouldn't hesitate to ring up and write to Donald Trump and say, sorry mate, you're wrong, stand by. Buchanan Street, Glasgow, Scotland. Vote Labour tomorrow. Thank you very much for your support.